Good morning, everyone. Wayne Bolden, Tuesday morning. Hope everybody's having a start of a great week for sure. And as always, please subscribe, ring the bell, do those things you do to support us. As always, turn on your closed captions. And remember, hey, please join our membership, right? You'll see it on the home page. It's a small monthly fee. All the money that we get from tip sheets through Google and of course membership, we pour it back into the studio. Prime example, we just got a brand new laptop, a ThinkPad, right? Thanks everybody for your support. We do put the money back into the studio for sure, and I just want to let you know we really do appreciate your contributions for sure. And let's dive into a race on Saturday over there at beautiful Churchill Downs, right? It is the old Monomoy Girl Stakes. How good was Monomoy Girl? Well, race number 5 on the card on Saturday, the Monomoy Girl Overnight Stakes. Mile and 16, you know the girls, the 3-year-olds, they're back in town, right? 475,000, small field, okay? Going to mile and 16, very, very small field. And I got a bit of a conundrum in this race, right? The number 1 horse, Promise Me an Empire. Well, Promise Me an Empire is Ed Moger's doing the conditioning. This one's by Classic Empire. This 3-year-old gal has been tangling with allowance horses. 2 back, she did run in a stake race when she returned as a 3-year-old from her 2-year-old campaign. That was the Martha Washington Stakes. It was a fairly decent race, I guess, for her. She ran 5th by 7 in a field of 9, I believe. I think it's a field of 9. Yeah, in a field of 9. But the thing that creates a problem for me with the number 1 horse, Promise Me an Empire, Joe Rosario is on the horse, right? And I can see this is the second time Ed Moger, the new trainer, previously trained by the Dorio. Joel Rosario is on the horse, right? And you say, well, so what, right? And that's what I said, so what? You know it's the Rolex guy. My guy, Joel Rosario. But the horse to beat in the race is the number 2, or one would think on paper, Our Pretty Woman. Now, I don't have to tell you all about Our Pretty Woman, trained by my boy Asmussen, right? And Joel Rosario has rode this horse 3 of the last 4 times she's run. And, you know, in the Kentucky Oaks, where she got smacked around by Torpedo Anna, the talented Torpedo Anna, second in the Fairgrounds Oaks, and won an allowance race, right? But Luis Saez is on Our Pretty Woman. Now, I have no problem with Saez, obviously, because he's one of my favorite 2 riders, him and Rosario. And it's Asmussen. And him and Asmussen together, Saez and Asmussen, is 25%. But why would Joe Rosario get on the 1 horse, right? Promise Me an Empire. So, I mean, I watched the race. The horse was 4 or 5 wide. Promise Me an Empire in the very first race under Ed Moger's tutelage over there at Churchill Downs, which we're running today. The racetrack was sloppy. Frankie Dettori was up. Okay, I'm not sure if Frankie's in town. That's why Rosario's up. But I think the second time Ed Moger goes from like 12% to 60%, you know, horses running his tutelage. So I think we're going to get a better price on the number 1 horse. So I'm going to go ahead and take a little risk with my guy, the Rolex guy, Joel Rosario, right, on Promise Me an Empire. For sure, right? Let's see what kind of price we get on this one. The horse don't have a bunch of speed, but should be sitting in a pretty good spot in a very small field of 6 horses. And something's going on here. I mean, why would Rosario get off of Our Pretty Woman and go up to the 1 horse? I don't know. But I kind of like the 1 anyway. Like the pace numbers. Like the fact that the horse is improving each and every time. Like the fact that Ed Moger Junior percentage goes up the second time the horse is under his tutelage. So I'm going to give the 1 horse a swing, you know, and hope it's not a swing and a miss, right? Promise Me and Empire is going to be our top pick in the Monomoy Girl Stakes. Well, our second pick, and obviously the horse to beat here, is Our Pretty Woman. It's trained by my boy Steve Asmussen, of course, and again, 2 wins from, 4 starts. Still a bunch to improvements due here. Owns the best speed figure, 2 back after running second in the Fairground Oaks, right? On paper, the 2 horses stomp these horses, right? I mean, it looks like if the horse runs the race back there on March 23rd in the Fairground Oaks. So that's a really good race. And obviously, Our Pretty Woman's going to be the favorite in the race and likely winner. So it will be our second pick, being a little cute by picking the 1 on top, right? But again, it's Asmussen, it's Siaz. I got no problem with Our Pretty Woman for sure, our second pick. And then we're going to round it out when I don't know. I think I like the bottom horse, Intricate, Intricate, the number 6 horse. Well, I'm a sucker for even pace numbers, right? Horse don't run fast early or fast late, just kind of runs the same pace numbers. And you've heard me say it a million times. I believe pace is the one of the biggest keys in horse racing for sure, and trips, of course, and surface and distance. But yeah, Intricate, the number 6 horse, trained by Mr. Walsh, and Tyler Gaffney owners in the orange. This one has 2 wins from 5 starts by gun runners. So I mean, this one's could run underneath and in a small field could be a decent price. So there it is in the Monomoy Girl. Very small field. Took a long way about going around this. My conundrum is the number 1 horse. Promised Me an Empire. Still not sure why Joel Rosario is sitting up on this here fine gal. But we're going to take a swing at her, and we're going to put the number 1 horse on top with the clear understanding our second pick, Our Pretty Woman, is clearly, you would think, the horse to beat. I mean, after all, I got Asmussen and Siaz. Don't get no better for me than that, right? And then we rounded out with Intricate, the number 6 horse. So, Monomoy Girl, 1, 2, 6. Just like that. Let's see if Joel knows what he's doing by taking this one. I can imagine Steve Asmussen kicking him off of Our Pretty Woman. I mean, after all, he is the Rolex guy. My name is Wayne Bolden. I'm the Speed King for sure.